Pete here at RCX again with the Spearhead Armor Group, talking to my friends Keith and Scott about these incredible 1/6 scale machines that are on display at RCX. Not just static models, although they could certainly do that job. These are fully functioning RC vehicles. And like me, you're probably wondering, where does one get these? How do you get into it? Because there's no shelf I'm aware of that these guys are sitting on ready to go. So Keith and Scott, tell us about these models.
Well, there's two kinds. There's the affordable data, just the entry level, which is about that Stewart right over there. And then there's something like Keith has, which is the M10 behind me. I'll let him tell you about that one.
Many people that's worked on this tank, and so we've had a machinist in the group, and then the artists, and so I think there's about 3 or 4 different guys that's worked on this tank. It goes, from entry level versus this one too. It's like $100 you can start out with, RC it yourself, detail it, and this is what our graphic artist in the group does, and then go all the way up to like $10,000. So it's quite a wide spectrum.
And the RC gear that you use to power these models, is that relatively standard stuff?
Yeah, 12 volt and 24 volt systems. So yeah, you can get that pretty much anywhere.
And does Spearhead have get-togethers where you guys will do scale reenactments of battle scenes, or what's a typical activity once you've got your model and you're ready to run? Where do you run it, and with whom, and what do you guys do with them?
We try to do these shows and educate the public about this stuff in World War II as well, and then we'll have little seminars. One of the guys in the group's an actor, so he's trying to produce a movie so we can have all this stuff in it too as well.
And of all the models on display, Scott, what would you say is getting the most attention?
Boy, it has to be Keith's M10. Yeah. It's just beautifully painted, everything about it is perfect.
Well, there's a lot of vehicles to see here at the Spearhead Armor Group display at RCX. These guys have come out the last few shows, and it's always a big hit. So if you didn't get to this RCX, make sure you get here next year and check out the Spearhead Armor Group. You can find them online, spearheadarmorgroup.com. How do we find you guys online?
Exactly, that's it. And then we're also on Facebook as well.
All right, great. Some really cool military stuff. Hope you'll check it out, and I'll see you next time.